Well, howdy doody, and welcome back to the channel. And today's little adventure back in the Yorkshire Dales. Last time we were just over there, just on Twisilton Scar. So not far from last time. I have parked in the lay-by a bit further up than where I parked last time, and we're currently heading up Keld Head Scar. And as you can see, this side is also full of limestone. I haven't been this side before. Well, I haven't been at Twisilton Scar before until you saw it. So I'm going to have a little explore today. So it was very moody skies coming over, but it looks like it is clearing. It's a bit of a shame because the limestone with the moody skies works very well. But from the car park, I just started walking up in the distance there. So you must know me by now. Look at that tree. Looks dead to the world, doesn't it? So when I get there, I'll bob it back on. I'm going to have to go try and get to the top as well, and we'll see what views we get up there with the limestone. So come along and see what happens. We have got up to this tree now. It is very interesting, although quite hard to sort it out. I've done a few shots here. Done a vertical one taking this rock and the fallen tree and the main tree there. I've also taken a wide one. I've got the kit lens on at the minute, the 18-55 on the Fuji. Since the kit lens, it is bloody fantastic for a kit lens, is this. But I've got quite low. Try to just take in this fallen branch here, what's come off the tree and the view in the background. Like I said before, the clouds are starting to break up, so we are getting pockets of light all over. Ingleborough over there still covered in cloud. That might pop itself out in a bit. But all down here and top of Whernside still covered in cloud, but the light is just hitting Whernside at the minute. So we are gonna try and get to the top as well, see what's up there. But yeah, literally 5 minutes from the car park. Well, the car park, the lay-by. Just walked up and we saw that, so yeah, a nice start to this little adventure on Keld Head Scar. I'm taking another image of that tree just from above it, but when I turned round, I've seen what I think could be an old derelict building of sorts. There's a gateway to it as well, so I'm going to leave that side for the time being, even though that does look bloody good. But I'm going to investigate this old building, see what this is, just in case I don't come this way back to the van. So yeah, when I get there, I'll bob me back on and we'll have a look, see what it is. Look at that for a view. The Yorkshire Dales at its best. Try stone walls. Probably just seen that sheep's head on there. So what we thought was a... Oh, I'll say that. I always say a week because I bring you along. What I thought was a derelict building. It could have been in the past, but it is just one big thick stone wall. Just curve around a little bit. But yeah, could have been something a couple of 100 years ago or such. But yeah, it's just, this is it. I will try and take an image. Obviously the big sky in the background, this wall, you see the light is just popping out as well. So I will take an image of that sheep's head as well. That someone's plonked on the wall. And then I think we are going to go back through the gate. There's two ways by looking at this. Come up on the top. Looks to be a little cairn up there. So of course, going up there to get these gorgeous views. And then we'll have a walk across the tops and see what there is. Looks to be a big erratic or something up there. So yeah, ever changing plans, but that's what we're here to do. A bit of exploration and a bit of photography. Some erratics there, look, as you can see on the side, but there's supposed to be some big ones around here somewhere. But I'm just sort of heading on this ridge line now and have a look back on there, see if that is a cairn or whether it's just a big rock. But look at these views now, opening up all the time, and some great rock formations. There's some climbers just come up behind me, they've gone down to the right hand side. Excuse me, so I'm hoping might be some big drops down there. So yeah, we'll see anyway when we get to the top of here. Up here now, I think it is a cairn, so we'll back his way there. But look at this here. Now that is an erratic. Got some weird signs or something on it. So we'll see what that is when we get to it. Look at this, it's just been dumped here, pumped ice age. There's another one just there as well. So yeah, I think worth a couple of images of them. But first of all, make our way over to the cairn, give it a little tap like you do, and then we'll go for an explore over there. Just look at this, just rocks and limestone everywhere. Just walking over here now. Ingleborough has just started to appear over there in the background, so yeah, I'm just going to follow this little bit of a makeshift path, I suppose, and we're going to head up onto the tops and have a walk across. I'm just following the path round. It comes this little bowl area here. You're surrounded by boulders and stuff, a little outcrop, so I'm hoping this path takes you up to the top. If it don't, then we'll just cut across onto the top. So yeah, this place is interesting, very interesting indeed. The views are starting to open up behind us as well, look, as the clouds clear. I don't know if this camera's picking this up or not, but look at these. These are just massive. I mean, look at the size of this. So, yeah, let's see if I can do it with this, with Ingleborough in the background. Two of these, look, two erratics. There's another one further down as well, which I'll go for a nosy. But let's just have a look around here. Look, they've all got markings and that on as well. This could be quite nice. Bit of a pointy one here, pointing up that way. But of course the view is that way with Ingleborough, so yeah, let's see if we can get So with a couple of shots, let's just get to this edge. And there you go. Bit of limestone, 1 or 2 trees. Looks to be remnants of an old building down there, something what they've been doing. So yeah, let's get set up with a couple of images. Right, I just thought I'd come over here now and just show you the scale of these. These are absolutely massive. I've done a couple of images of these, just trying to keep this one just below the horizon line of Ingleborough, and that one's breaking it, just so it gives you a bit of a scale to it. And also the light is popping out left, right and centre at the minute. Ingleborough's going to clear in a minute, so what I'm going to do, bob these images up now for you, just so you can see these, and then I'll get a time lapse set up for you. Right, with this next image, I've switched to the wide angle lens, just try and get a bit more in. So I've taken a couple of shots with just these, normal exposure. I did drop in the case graduated filter. It is the circular one, so I will crop it down to a 16:9 just so it doesn't come into the top of Ingleborough. But I've also did a long exposure, put a 10 stop filter on. I'll get in about 25-30 seconds, so we'll see what that one's come out like. So I think that's it from this side. I'm going to have a little wander down there as well, because this seems to go on and on and on, so yeah, we'll carry on exploring. I'll bob these up for you now, and also a bit of a time lapse that I had going. Here as well. There's a bit of an old building just down there, like I said earlier, so we'll have a little scramble down there, but I'm going to make my way over to that other rock first. I think there's a few trees as well looking at it around here, but yeah, these erratics are all over the place. Look at these. Does seem to get lost in the background a bit there, but you need it roughly here so you get that separation. But there, looking back now, look how proud that is and prominent. So there's another couple here. So it is just about exploring, is this? But seeing what these erratics are all over the place. So I've got hiccups. I've been on the custard creams again. But yeah, look at these. All over these. So yeah, we'll have a little wander over to that one anyway. I'll put you back on when I get over there. That little building just there, that's where we're going to try and make our way to at the moment. So I've put the camera away now. I ain't chancing going down there with it on. So yeah, this is what, I think this looks to be the easiest way down here. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll clip you into, there we go. Clip into there. See if this works. You can have a little nosy as we climb down here. See what this is like. Because this stuff is lethal. But look at the size of these. So yeah, what a place this is. Keld Head Scar. It is bang opposite. Because you just see it over there. Twisilton Scar. So that's where we were in the last video. And obviously this one. Exactly the same place. Ribblehead is just the other side of Twisilton. Got the other side, so yeah. All in the Yorkshire Dales. Some big rocks have come down here, look. Just see the edge of the scar going across there. Yep. Crossing Plains, Scotland. So yeah, Wasn't as bad as I thought with that. There's some other erratics over there, so I might have a nosy of them at all while we're here. But yeah, wasn't too bad that getting down. These more or less a little pathway as well. So obviously a few other people have done it. So yeah, let's have a little nosy down here. Here we go. Entrance to an old building here. So let's look at the views from this side. Ingleborough. It's got the low cloud on again. But looking up through there. I think what I'm going to have to do though, I'm going to have to go up a little bit. Just to try and get all of this in with that view. So, yep, that must be another one built into there. So, yeah, we'll have a little explore around here and we'll see what's what. I'm going to have to try and get, like I just said, I'm going to have to try and get up high. So, when I get to a bit of a vantage point, I'll bobby back on. Right, I've got a bit higher. I am thinking somewhere around here. Just so this sort of brings you down and round. Bit of a wall brings you down to the building with Ingleborough in the background. So I'll get the camera out. We'll get some with a shot there. We'll have a little wander on there as well. Sort of one. But yeah, this climbing lag. There's a couple of climbs out corner, but I am buggered. Mind you, 20 kilo camera gear on the back with tripod. It's what we do, isn't it? Right, what I am doing, I'm getting quite high. I'm hand holding because it's bright enough, and this is a vertical orientation. So these, I am bracketing as well. There's a couple of scars just down here. Some like big lines in. There's a bit of foreground interest. There's a bit of a jagged wall that leads you onto the building. That tree on the left on third, the building on the right on third, and the misty views of Ingleborough in the background. I was thinking of waiting a bit until Ingleborough cleared, but I like the mood in it. I like the mood. Mood in photography is good, so what I'll try and do as well, I'm going to try and get quite low with this, so it brings you round. In fact, I'll try that now. I just don't want, I want the tree in it as well. It might lose a little bit, this. It's quite bright above Ingleborough at the minute. I've got a bit of a bare space down here. Let's try it a bit further down here. Yeah, that seems to work, that one. So, yeah, what I'll do, I'll bob these up for you now. You can have a look at these, and then we'll have a look over to that side, and we'll try and get down to some of these trees as well. Another erratic here, look. It's just from where we've been looking. So yeah, this up here, you could spend hours and hours and hours up here. Just look at the views you get. So there's a nice little dry stone wall there as well. So I'll venture over that side. And I don't know whether I can make anything of this or not. It's a great feature, but it just seems to get lost a little bit in the background. If we're near the edge, then yeah, it will be nice. let's have a wander through this side. We'll see what these are over here. Looks to be another erratic there. Some great dry stone walling going on. Look at this down here. A couple of trees on the edge. We'll have a look at that erratic over there. We'll see what's around the corner, then we'll try and walk on this bottom edge and catch them trees. But I'm going to just take an image from here, just because I love this wall and the light is dappled. So yeah, I'll bob this on for you. I'll probably take one from the other side as well, so I'll bob these on for you now. That little small erratic there, and then the vast limestone pavement up here. So I'm just going to go up to this corner. Let's have a little wander up to this corner and see what there is, and then we'll try and drop down a level just to where these trees and that are. We'll see where that takes us. Oh, looks to be another biggish outcrop or something up here. So let's have a little nosy. There we go, another outcrop and another couple of erratics. That's just dropped cold and I took my hat off earlier. I think it might have to go back on. So yeah, these can make quite a nice one. Just this big lone one on its own with Ingleby in the background. Ingleby's back under cover. Like I said before, the cloud keeps coming and going. So have a nosy and see what we can do with this one. Now, if you thought the mothers were big, this is a big one. This is huge, is this? There's bloody hell, some more as well. We are right on the edge of the outcrop. There's one just there over the edge. I'll try and get down to that as well. But loads of trees in the distance there, on the overhangs and that. But yeah, what a place to explore. If you think Malham's got some limestone, it's not a touch on this. This is absolutely fantastic. Been there a while, so thought I'd have a bite to eat while I'm sat down there. So I've just had a time lapse going, so I'll bob that up for you now and a couple of images. I'm going to just make my way down to this next level now, so enjoy these. Looking over this wall, I spotted a couple of trees over at this side, but there's just no way of getting over. There's no gap in the wall or anything, so I think that could be an exploration for next time over at that side, because there's one or two nice trees, some big trees as well, just over in the hanging over the edge of the crag up that side. So that'll be one for a future adventure, because this place is massive. So I'm going to have a little wander around here, just watching where I put my feet, because you've got these hidden all over. And we'll get onto the edge and see what's over at this side. That's the current scene I've got at the moment. What I have done, I've got quite low, try and give it a bit of space and try and get a leading line through this limestone. It's not like over at Southern Scales where you've got the lines and stuff like that. It is quite erratic at this bottom end, but what I have done, I've got quite low, try and get that tree prominent, but using this limestone. There's a bit of a leading line as well, taking you through the stones up towards Ingleborough in the background. What I'll do, I'll bob this one up now for you. I'm going to start and make my way back to the van, and any more images that I get, I'll bob them now for you. If you've enjoyed this, please give us a like and a subscribe, and hopefully we're back up here shortly to explore that other side. So yeah, I'm going to make my way back. I'm going to take another image now of this because the sun has just come out. And again, please give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, it all helps a small channel. I'll see you again next time.